Alright, so I am remaking Ode to Joy now that we actually have screen capture. There are a couple of things that I'm going to need before I get started. One, I want to rename this so I know which project it is if I need to get to it later. I need my sheet music, and the sheet music can be found on the assignment itself towards the bottom right here. You can listen to the song here. And I'm going to keep it right here because this gives me my times that I should be using for our notes. So the first thing I'm going to need is some way of being able to play an instrument. So I'm going to add an extension, and I'm going to grab the music. So with the event, when the event happens, so when the flag is clicked, we want to set instrument. You could be all sorts of choices. I'm just going to stick with the piano for now. I hear that setting the tempo to 120 works really good, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Now the point of this assignment is to show you how you can call a function within a program. So a function is like a mini program within a program. A lot of these are already built in, such as that set instrument, which is a little program inside the big program that has already been incorporated into the library, so we don't get to see all the code, but it is there. In this particular case, I'm looking at my sheet music. I'm a lazy programmer. I don't want to have to redo anything. I want to be able to spend as little amount of time doing something and just call it later. In this case, it's going to be these first 12 notes, because I reuse these first 12 notes here and last here. So I only want to program that once. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to select an event when I receive the message to play common notes. So now let me go ahead and program that. So I can see here that I have E, E, F, G. So I'm going to go back to my music. I'm going to grab this play note. And it's for one whole beat because we can see right here that this particular note is for one beat. And that's what this is. We have that note with the dot and that note with the flag and that note with a hole in it. These are the professional terms. So in this particular case, I'm going to change this to one beat. Now, if I look back over here to my sheet music, again, we have E, E, F, G. That's going to be the first thing I'm going to want to do. If I click on that 60, it brings me a piano. That's going to be my D, and you can see it right here. And this is going to be my E. Now, I don't want to do that again, so I'm going to hit duplicate, which is a right click. I'm going to take both of these, right click and hit duplicate. So we had E, E, and then F, G. So I'm going to quickly change this to F, and this one to G. So if I were to play this, all right, so I have 4. I'm going to make the next 4, G, F, E, D. So I'm going to grab this, duplicate. I want to add a comment. Duplicate, let's remove comment. So now I have the next 4, G, F, E, D. G, F, E, D. And then we have C, C, D, E. I'm going to actually duplicate this before I throw this up here. So we have C, C, D, E, C, C, D, E, So now we attach them all. All right. So on my canvas, I want to call this. This is our main program. This is a mini program. So I'm going to do that by going here to Events, and I'm going to Broadcast and Wait. The difference between broadcast and wait is broadcast is just going to do it when you tell it to do it. If you wait, it waits for it to finish and then comes back. But I need to change it from message 1. I want to broadcast the common notes and wait. So what this is going to do is it's going to set the instrument, set the tempo, then broadcast it, play all these notes, come back. But as you see, we have 3 notes left over, which is our E, which is the one with the dot, and this one with the flag, and this one with a hole in it. So I'm going to quickly get my 3 notes that I need. I'll steal it from here, just temporarily. Bring it over here. Don't want to play. Thank you very much. So the first thing I was going to do is going to make it EDD. But the one with the dot plays for a dotted quarter note, plays for 1.5 beats. So 1.5. The next one is the one with the flag. That is a 1/2 beat. 0.5. And last, we have the one with the hole in it, and that is 2 beats. So what's going to happen, this is going to go down, and it's going to go broadcast, it's going to come back and play our last 3 notes. Now if you look here though, we have the common notes again, and then the last 3. So now that we've programmed that, that should be pretty easy. I'm going to broadcast, play common notes, and wait. And then I just need to do my last 3. Well, I already have what I need pretty much right here. I'll put that there. We don't need this. And now I just need to adjust the notes itself because these are the exact same. It's just different notes. So it's DCC. All right. This line right here is exactly the same as our last line here. So I'm going to take this and stop that. Take this, move this down. I'm going to duplicate. I'm going to have this off to the side. So this is our first line. This is our second line. Now we're going to have a third line. You can do this any number of ways. I'm going to go ahead and do this way. I'm going to broadcast third line and wait. And then I'll finish it off with our last line. So now all I have to do is program my third line. So when I receive the command to play my third line, well, we have some interesting things that are happening here. We have whatever that is, that. Most likely we can just get away with 1. And as you see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have 16 notes. I should probably do this the right way. So I'm going to take this. I just want one. Put this here. D, D, E, C. Okay. D, E, and you continue on throughout the rest of it. I don't need to walk you through the rest. But this, if we hit play, I want you to see how this works. And actually highlights it for you. So I'm going to hit go. You can see that this is highlighted because it's using it. And it comes back. And it goes. And plays that. And plays the third line. So that's highlighted. And it goes to our common notes. So I'm going to leave you to finish programming that last line. And that is O.